That was Reba Rambo and Donnie McGuire. With "This is the day which the Lord hath made," I am certainly going to rejoice and be glad. Well, let's listen to the Apostle Paul. Now, we've been looking at 1 Corinthians chapter 13, and we're in verse number 2, and he says, "I may have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries, all knowledge, and I might have the faith that can move mountains, but if I haven't got love, I am nothing." So Paul says, listen, you can have all the spiritual gifts that you want. You may be able to fathom the great mysteries of both the universe and the things of God and have all knowledge. That's right. You can be an Albert Einstein, and you may have the faith that can move mountains. You may be able to say, listen, mountain, head over there and do this. But if you don't have love, he says, you really are of no value. Can you think about that? You have all these wonderful things, and yet you don't walk in God's love. And because you're not walking in God's love, you're not producing God's love, you're not communicating God's love, all the things that you are doing really don't have much value. In the eyes of man and in the eyes of the world, you are successful and you are accomplished, but in the eyes of God, you really aren't doing anything of real value. That's a little sobering when you start thinking about it. You think about all the great accomplishments that we see happening today in all areas of education and science and, wisdom, etc., etc. And all of a sudden you find out that all of that is of no real value because you're not walking in God's love. Because that's what it's really all about. The Bible says, "Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of God, and everyone that loveth is born of God, and knows God. He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love." Well, there it is. God is love. That is his essence, his nature, and his character. And according to what we've just learned today from Paul in 1 Corinthians 13:2, you can have everything this world has to offer, but you know what? If you lose your soul, basically you have nothing. So it's a little sobering, but also it's a challenge for us today to walk in God's love, communicate God's love, and also as well live God's love. Because Jesus said in the Upper Room Discourse, "People will know that you're my disciples by the way that you love one another." A little thought for you today from your friends here at AM 930 The Light, Edmonton's Positive Talk. And now Rich Mullins with the Joy of Jesus.